Whirlwind, 25 horsepower. That's the Russian translation for the name tag on there, the English translation. And it's a 25 horse. It's around 1978, 9, maybe even as late as 80. They were made by a company in the Soviet Union, and then in Russia until 2012. I guess the company's out of business now. It's a sand cast unit. It has a full gear shift lower unit. I have not had it apart. Previous owner, Bill W., owned it. He did the water pump. Apparently it didn't work very well. And everything, like I say, is sand cast. It's fairly ruggedly made. Seems to have real good power. And we'll take a look inside. It's a rotary valved engine, very much like the Johnsons from the 20s. It's got a crankshaft ported engine. That's how the intake works. You can see this carburetor is mounted here on the side, and it's fairly expensive piece of machine work from a Soviet or Socialist Republic. Really, money didn't matter how much it cost or how much the person had to work on it. And it has a full gear shift. You can see the knob here. That's neutral, and that's forward, pushed all the way in. And it has a choke. You can see sort of a spring-loaded deal. You turn it sideways. Choke, spring-loaded like that, and has a rather massive manifold. The spark plugs are Russian. Seem to work okay. Had no problems, and I had to replace the condensers. Both of them were gone. Started running on one cylinder the other day, so I changed them. They were both bad. And it has a small alternator. The hookups right here. Most of the European engines from that era and today still have a low wattage output for running lights on a sailboat or whatever. As I say, it's quite a well-made motor, but sand cast. It's easy to change stuff and fairly labor-intensive. But again, who cared in a socialist society? So it does run well. It's got a latch system. You can see right here. You push it in or to unlatch it. Right now it's hooked up. You can see the hooks down underneath right there, and that's the adjustment rather than a tilt pin. It has 4 bolts you have to undo to move it. The prop is fixed. I haven't really pitched it out, but it seems to run fairly well. The engine does 31 miles an hour at 5100. And that seems about right. I don't have the specs on it as far as RPM goes. So we'll see how it runs. The boat is a Canuzzi Custom Craft, and he sold his kits to his brother-in-law from Clark Craft. And when I bought this kit in the 90s, my son and I put it together. It came in a box which was made with extremely nice plywood, the likes of which I haven't seen for quite a few years. And I've done some modifications to it, so it'll handle a number of different engines up to about 50 horsepower. And the boat goes very, very fast with big engines and with little ones. It's a nice handling boat.